Okay, we're live. Mara's saying we're live.
Does that mean we're live?
We're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our next edition of Facebook Live.
Banana Pie with Joe and Nick.
That's right. This is the Banana Pie, and Nick and I have been just here shooting the stuff, talking about what we're going to bring back for the fall line. One of the questions this week is, when does the fall line hit? So we were just discussing some muffin options.
Yes, maybe a raspberry muffin.
That's what Nick's pushing for.
Or maybe a crunchy topped blueberry muffin with like crystallized sugar. It's gonna be so freaking good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play around with it. We're excited about it. But today we're gonna discuss
about the banana pie.
Our banana pie, which very much like the Italian cream cake is one of Termini Brothers' more signature items. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow the same format as we did with the Italian cream cake. Nick is going to work while I'm kind of explaining what's going on here. And then we're going to answer some of the questions that we received through our customer service at Termini.com inbox. So, our banana cream pie is probably my favorite item that we carry. There are many secrets to this, but I guess the biggest secret or the best secret is we make every part of this from scratch. Personally, I think the pie shell is the most flavorful. I just love our pie shell, and we make them from scratch. Robert mixes the dough, and then we hand press each one of them into these beautiful, perfectly formed shells. Then, as we're about to make the banana pies, we toast them, and keep that toast just right. They don't sit for a long time, and it just makes the salt. I can't get too much into the recipe here, but the salt, a little touch of salt with the sweetness of the cream is phenomenal. So, this is our Italian cream, as everyone saw in my brother's reel. My brother, by the way, isn't with us today because he's on vacation. We miss you, Vinny. Can't wait for you to come back, buddy. This is the Italian cream that we made, and as you can see here, Nick is carefully putting, I guess, an eyeball amount.
Yeah, it's our first layer to the pie.
We're very, very careful about making sure that there's enough vanilla.
Smooth. It's like silky.
It is. They did a very good job. It's perfect. So this is the large. This is the small. Nick is now going to cut the fresh bananas, and he's going to slice each banana into the pie. And what we do is we scale each pie to make sure that we have the premium amount of bananas that we can add to the pie without it going over. Funny story here, as a child, when I would come in here with my brother and we used to work here, as children, my grandfather, this was one of his pride and joys, the banana cream pie. And he didn't necessarily trust that my brother and I were putting enough bananas in the pies. So rather than correct us, because he loved us so much, he didn't want to insult us, what he would do is he would casually come over and start cutting the bananas, right? Why? Well, once the bananas are peeled, they have to go into the pie. So that was his way of making sure we put enough bananas in without disciplining us. But we figured it out. And then we understood, for my grandfather, it was never about the price or the cost of a product. It was always about making the best possible product. So, he was very, very particular about the amount of bananas going in there. The way we do it today is we have a digital scale here, and to get the optimum amount of bananas,
we are not shy with the bananas.
So, as Nick is peeling those and slicing them into the pie, I will start the small. Shells look great too.
Yeah.
It was good. Just as a side note, these pie shells are the same pie shells that we have for Thanksgiving. Before we went on air, Nick and I were kind of going over with Robert when we think that we should start making the pie shell production for Thanksgiving. And it looks like we're going to be starting relatively soon, which is a pretty big project, quite a few pies. But again, I mean, that's the secret to, one of the secrets to our success is that we don't call US Foods or Cisco or get some pie shells and just toast them up. And then it'll taste like everybody else's pie. We don't want everybody else's pie.
No way.
We want Nick's pie.
That's right.
That's right.
And just so you can see, like, this isn't just for the camera. This is how many bananas you're going to get in your pie. This isn't just for show. You're getting 3 pounds.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
3 pounds in the large. What's the small?
It's 1 pound, 12 ounces.
1 pound, 12 ounces in the small. So, it's a lot of bananas.
Yeah.
But, listen, once you eat it, you're going to say, damn, that was a good banana pie.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely didn't skimp on the bananas. And then my grandfather would be proud of us. And father. My father, for that matter, was very particular as well. I'm going to grab some of these bananas here. And we're going to continue to slice. Nick's not talking too much today.
What?
He's very focused.
I'm so...
If you notice, if some of these bananas are bruised, we have to cut that part off.
Yes.
Again, that's a Mr. Joe special. He did not want any brown bananas in the pie. Very, very particular. Mm-hmm. We're also very particular about how we cut the bananas.
Mm-hmm. Too thin, they turn brown.
Not this way. It's this way. And the reason for that is my grandfather didn't want the end of the banana to be in the pie.
The nubs.
No nubs.
No nubs. I'm going to push these down.
Yes. So once these bananas are sliced in here, then Nick will push the bananas down to compress them, and then we will apply the second round of Italian cream on top.
Yeah.
To make sure that we seal in the freshness.
And you don't want any air gaps inside the pie. You want it like tight, and it'll keep the bananas staying nice and yellow longer, so they won't turn brown so quick.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. You know, a lot of people do they're just fine this way. It's fine. Nope, not here.
This is a sight to see during the holiday season. All of these benches are filled with these pie shells, and everyone is just going to town on cutting them and packing them, and the whole shop smells like bananas. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. All right.
Okay, we need a little more bananas on that one.
All right, pass it on over.
I'm going to give you the whole scale.
Okay. And you could start, why don't you start putting the vanilla on this?
All right.
And I will continue to answer some questions here. Let's see here. What did you say? What's the number here, Nikki?
You want between 110, 112.
112. Damn, that's a lot of bananas.
Ain't no joke.
Hey, have fun with this one. It's going over there. Okay. So I have a small here for you to do as well.
All right.
And we'll get to these after. Okay. So as Nick is working to top that pie, you can kind of see why those of you who played Termini Trivia last week, you can kind of see where some of, I don't even know what the number was, but the 900, 800 pounds of vanilla Italian cream, where it goes. I mean, this thing was full, not even halfway. So let me hit some of these questions. Thank you to all those who submitted. I have 4 here that I picked out that I thought were pretty good to kind of get into. The first one was from Debbie C. in South Jersey. I'm going to ask you, Nick.
Yeah.
We'll answer these together.
I hope I got the answer.
Well, really, there is no correct answer.
Well, that's good because I'm usually wrong half the time.
Is that a shot?
No, I
It's a
said
little bit of a shot. All right, man.
that was a shot at myself.
So many people ask for you to open more locations in the Philadelphia area.
Ooh.
Why not open a few more spots? Maybe say like Ocean City, New Jersey.
Ooh.
Okay, Debbie C. from South Jersey. Debbie, trust me when I tell you, we hear you. And there is nothing more that we would want to do than open more locations. It would definitely become more profitable business for us to do that. The problem is that with every store and every ounce of expansion comes with it a loss of control. So we're very, very particular with our product quality, and we're extremely particular with our customer service. The more we expand, the less control we have over the way that we serve our customers and the quality that we serve. If you could imagine, if I had to double this production or double Thanksgiving production, there's no way that this product could be the same. And our commitment is to make sure that this product is exactly the same as when my grandfather and father made it. And that's why it's such a problem to do that. We're so grateful that, you know, the demand for our product is out there. But for the time being, we have to stay with where we are. We have 5 locations right now and the coffee shop, not to mention our mail order business. And at this moment, Nick, I think you can attest to this.
Yeah.
We're at our limit
We are maxed out.
for the product quality and
Yes.
service that we offer.
Yep.
So thank you, Debbie.
I mean, I would love to have a spot in Ocean,
We got,
City.
right? How about it?
I mean, that's like
We would need to duplicate ourselves.
being a Jersey like myself, you know,
That would be cool.
that'd be
Maybe
nice.
we could somehow duplicate ourselves in the future.
And I will work at that Ocean City
I'll be-
location.
I would like to be with you. Can I join you?
Yes.
All right. All right. Second question here is, what is the secret to maintaining your consistency over the years? I've been buying your Italian cream cakes and banana cream pies for over 50 years, and it's always the same. And that's Frankie S. from South Philly. All right, Frankie, I don't know where you live, but come on in and check it out. I'll show you exactly what it is. The trick to maintaining the consistency and the quality is you make everything from scratch, right? I mean, that's how you control it. We're making this pie show, so if it doesn't come out right, we don't use it. But if I'm buying this stuff from Costco, or if I'm buying it from Cisco or US Foods or anywhere else, I am 100% dependent on their level of product quality. And, you know, there's just something, you lose something when you start getting into mass-produced ingredients and mass-produced.
I mean, look, we make a small bowl of whipped cream. That's
Right.
not making giant vats of whipped cream. A small bowl, keep it nice and soft.
That's 100%.
Nice and fresh.
100%. And it's also, there's nobody that can duplicate what we're doing, right? I mean, when you're making something from scratch, it doesn't taste like anybody else's. It tastes like ours. And it's the same way for over 50 years, over 100 years.
And just like the cannoli, we're making them fresh to order.
Yeah.
Oh, this pie will
yes.
stay covered.
So what we do here is after Nick tops this, we used to just decorate it and put it in the walk-in refrigerator for people to purchase. But a customer asked us why the whipped topping, and this is whipped topping, it's not whipped cream. The whipped cream would never hold up. Why we would do the whipped topping so far in advance, because it dries out and gets crusty. So Nick and I sat down and we said, okay, how can we figure this out? And we determined that we can put saran wrap over Nick's pie here, and then you take the saran wrap off, and then Nick can decorate the pie as fresh could be so that the whipped cream is nice and soft. These are the little things that you can do when you're not
Just
making
like filling a
50,000.
cannoli fresh. You know, you
Just
got
like
some
that,
places that'll fill them, put them in the
Fill 'em.
case, and
He's got his arms flailing. He's
you
very
ain't getting
excited.
that here.
Nick's getting very excited.
I'm so
But that's the
excited.
trick. That's the trick. And that's, Frankie, that's the same thing with everything that we make. We take a lot of pride in the fact that we're dealing with original recipes and made with love. All right, third question. How long has Nick been working with you guys? All of you seem like you grew up together. It looks like you really enjoy working with each other. Do we enjoy working with each other?
I love working together.
How long have you been with us?
It's going on 20 years, I think.
20 years.
Yeah.
We're almost married.
I mean, I see you more than I see my wife.
That's some scary stuff, buddy. It's true. And, we always mention that Rob's been with us for over 40 years. And, everybody here we've been together for so long. We know each other's moves. We know each other's thoughts. We know each other's, when it's a good day, when it's a bad day. And I think overall, we really do enjoy working with each other.
We do.
Don't get me wrong. It gets stressful at times.
It does. And if you didn't like the people you worked with or the people you worked for, you would be miserable, and it would come out in your work.
100%.
I mean, you get good banana pies because we're in a good mood.
We are in a good mood. If
I was angry and all pissed off, why would we make a
problem? It would be a problem. But there are some testy times. Don't get me wrong. When the stress comes on,
yes,
Thanksgiving's coming, Christmas is coming. We start working longer hours. We do get a little edgy at times.
A little bit.
But we have no problem saying, Nick.
But then you make a pie like that and you're like, damn!
All right, that's the standard, buddy. That's what it's going to have to be every time.
Pretty freaking nice pie.
It's a nice pie. It's a nice looking pie. All right, so that was Maria G. from Newtown Square. Nick's been with us for 20 years, and we have enjoyed every waking minute together. All right, and the fourth question here is, when will the fall items start to be made, especially the pumpkin New York cheese? Great question, John. This is John in Center City. John, next week. So the lemon coolers officially end on Monday, Labor Day. Goodbye, summer. We're all very sad here about summer. I'm sad to see summer go. But it is the dawning of our fall line. So the pumpkin New York cheesecake, the muffins that we decide to make, Berlin and raspberry, our Jewish apple cake that Robert makes. What else? Our pumpkin cinnamon ring cake is coming back. And
so good.
We're playing around with the pastry, a pumpkin cinnamon pastry as well. Yeah. They all will be slowly implemented next week and available to everybody to enjoy. So those are the four questions. Thank you, Debbie, Frankie, Maria, and John for submitting them. If anybody has any questions, you can feel free to email us at customerservice@termini.com or post it to any of our social media platforms, and we would love to feature you and answer whatever questions you may have. So Nick is doing the small now. And, the chocolate curls. So these are all hand-shaved. Another one of our we like to do everything by hand things. We used to buy them in a box, but again, they look like everybody else's. So instead, we do the swim technique, the breaststroke technique, and Jose and Tony, they look like bodybuilders by the time they're done because this is all they do for like a half hour. And then, of course, we add the candied cherry to the top. My grandfather would be proud, Nick. My dad would be proud.
He's a beaut, Clark.
He's a beaut. Let's show the camera. Let's show the camera. Look,
give him a close-up.
Are we good, Mar? Are we good? Yeah. Does it look good? A little bit closer or a little bit further away? Closer. Mar's saying a little bit closer. Are we good? Up.
There you go.
There it is. There it is. Mm-hmm. So that's the large banana cream pie. Full of bananas, very heavy. It's our pleasure to make it. And I think that's it. How are we on time? We're right on track. Mara, you can talk. It's okay. You're part of the team. Oh, the mic won't pick it up. I'm sorry. The mic won't pick it up. We got the mics figured out, too. We got the mics.
Fuzzy mics.
Okay, so that's Facebook Live for this week. We will be doing it again in 2 weeks. Not sure exactly what we will be featuring. Maybe
one of the fall stuff.
Maybe one of the fall stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the fall stuff. Good English here.
Maybe
buddy.
one of the fall stuff.
So, as always, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you joining us. There's nothing more that we love than to kind of show you what we do back here. Adds a little extra special meaning. And just as a side note, we got news of the shooting in Minneapolis, and we just want to say that all those little kids that were in church, you know, we're keeping you in our prayers. Very sad. Very sad. A lot of evil in this world. Hopefully we're one of the things that, you know, kind of makes you feel good about what's going on out there. So please, everybody keep them in your prayers. Thanks for joining us. See you in 2 weeks.